Hi everyone! Happy Wacky Wednesday. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be reading a book all about trees. I love trees for a lot of reasons. I love how big and tall they can get. I love that some trees have little flowers. Some trees get really nice big leaves that you can play with in the fall when they come down. Some trees you take in around Christmas time. Some trees give us food. And most of the trees give us nice shade during the spring and the summer. So I really love trees. I also love trees because they're great homes for a lot of animals. A lot of birds live in my trees, and I love it. I love seeing all these little finches and little robins and the nests that they create all in the trees. So I thought it might be fun to read a book all about trees and then go outside and look for different signs of spring. Now I know we talked about spring a couple weeks ago when it was the first day of spring, but it's actually supposed to be a pretty nice day for once, so we might be able to find some of those signs of spring. So without further delay, have you seen Trees? By Joann Oppenheim, illustrated by Jean and Mao Sin-Sang. There's a good chance I'm not saying those names right, but I'm doing my best. Have you seen trees? High trees, wide trees, reaching to the sky trees. Did you ever hide behind a wide hide tree? Have you seen small trees? Slow to grow, low trees. I can touch the leaves of the short, small trees. Have you seen fall trees? Full fall nut trees, walnut, chestnut, butternut, hickory nut. I like the taste of the fall nut trees. Red leaves, yellow leaves, orange falling down leaves. Have you seen the sight of the bright fall leaves? Dry leaves, brown leaves, covering the ground leaves, make a crunching sound leaves, dropping everywhere leaves, left the trees bare leaves. I can hear the crunch of the crisp, dry leaves. Cold tree, old tree, planted long ago tree, holes in the bole of a dark, cold tree, wrinkled bark, rough bark, twisted, corky, cracked bark, white bark, smooth bark, slick without a groove bark. Have you seen snow trees? Winter bright white trees, turned to ice at night trees, sparkling in the light trees. I can hear the snap of the winter white trees. What about winter green, never bare evergreens? Pine-coned, white pine, prickly-needled pitch pine. I've seen pine of every kind. Have you seen trees? Have you seen spring trees? Budding, bursting, blooming trees, yellow, pink, and green trees, sticky, dripping sap trees, dropping seeds and popping leaves, singing birds in nesting trees, bugs in the bark of the spring green trees. Have you seen summer trees? Shade me from the light trees. Whisper in the night trees. I can hear the trees. No dogs in the dogwood, nor cotton in the cottonwood, no iron in the ironwood, nor buttons in the buttonwood, just good wood. That would be funny if the dogwood trees actually had dogs in them. Nannyberry, mulberry, hackberry, sheepberry, birds in the berries of a sassafras tree, wild cherry, choke cherry, every kind of cherry berry. Yum. Oh, my favorite trees coming up. Peach tree, pear tree, an orchard full of apple trees. I just planted a peach tree 2 years ago, and I'm hoping that this year I get some really nice juicy peaches. It's got lots of little flower buds on them, so I'm hoping that they turn into peaches. A million trees, a billion leaves, a forest with a zillion trees. Have you seen trees? And then it's got a list of all these different kinds of trees that you can identify because of the leaves or the pine needles. So we have ash, cedar, chestnut, crabapple. I grew up with a bunch of crabapple trees at my mom and dad's house, and I loved making applesauce out of the crabapples, or eating the applesauce that my mom made out of the crabapples. Then we've got fir, oak, palm trees, ginkgo trees, redwood, hickory trees, sassafras, spruce. Lots of different trees, huh? Sugar maple, sweet gum, umbrella trees, and weeping willow trees. Those are those trees that have lots of leaves that dangle down, like in Pocahontas, in that movie. There's the back. I love this book. I love looking at all of the illustrations. I love talking about trees. And now I'm excited to go out and look for different signs of spring. I've got a couple trees in my backyard that are starting to get flowers on them. And I think one of them has a bird nest. So I'll see if I can sneak a picture without scaring any of the birds. I hope you guys are doing well. I miss you a lot. Have a great Wacky Wednesday and have fun looking for your signs of spring. Bye!